Hello everyone, myself Mitesh Savalya from Praveen Patil Polytechnic, lecturer in Electrical Engineering Department. In the previous video, we have learned about the Power Purchase Agreement, that is PPA, the key factors for the Power Purchase Agreement and the components for the Power Purchase Tariff. So these are the points we have learned in the first video. In the second video, we have learned about the tariff design, how tariff is designed. So that we have learned in the second video. There were 4 steps for designing any tariff structure, and now in this video we are going to learn the major components of tariff. So first cost is fixed cost or a fixed charge. So the fixed charge depends on operation and maintenance expense, depreciation, interest of loan on capitals, interest on working capitals, returns on equity capitals and income tax. Now all these factors are considered while designing or while fixing the charge or fixed charge for the consumers. So considering all these factors, fixed charge for the consumer is decided. Second component is a energy charge. The energy charges shall cover a landed cost of a fuel, primary fuel as well as secondary fuel oil, and shall be worked out on the basis of total energy scheduled to supply to the beneficiary during the calendar month on X power plant basis at the energy charge rate of the month. So energy charge is decided on the 2 factors. First is primary fuel and the secondary fuel. So according to the rate of the primary fuel and secondary fuel, energy charges are decided. If the fuel rate changes, then the energy charges may also changes, because energy charges is totally dependent on the fuel charge. Now next is electricity duty. Next component is electricity duty. The duty is charged on the consumption at the applicable rate per unit of the electricity consumed. Certain state the duty is charged on the total charges. So electricity duty is first of all charged by the state government, and in some states it can be charged on the per unit basis, whereas in some states it can be charged on the total charges. So the electricity duty is charged on the consumption at the applicable rate per unit of electricity consumed. Next is wheeling charges. Distribution company has to pay the transportation charge to the transmission company. These charges are known as the wheeling charges. Some company have their power plant, but they does not have the distribution network. So they pay a rent or the charges for the use of their equipment for the distribution of electricity. So that charge is paid for the distribution of electricity to the third party, because they don't have their own distribution network. So that charges is called as a wheeling charges. Next component is FAC. FAC means fuel adjustment charges. It is the amount that utility applies on the bill based on the varying price of the fuel. So energy charges will remain almost same, but the rotation or the changes of the rate of fuel on daily basis is charged in the factor called as FAC, fuel adjustment charges. So the varying rate of the fuels is charged in the component called as FAC, fuel adjustment charges. Next is additional charges. ASC, additional supply charge at the rate of 5.36 per unit shall be charged on specified consumer category for the costly power purchase undertaken to reduce the load sheddings. That means to avoid the load shedding effect, extra charge we have to pay, and that charge will be 5.36 rupees per unit to avoid the load sheddings. And this charge is recovered from the specified type of consumers, because the industries that they cannot bear the load sheddings, the whole day of load shedding they cannot bear, because the production gets stops and they have to face huge losses. To avoid these huge losses, they prefer to pay the extra charges for the electricity so that they can continue their production. So that's why this charge is recovered from the special type of consumers. This is additional charge. Next is power factor penalty. An electricity rate may also include the additional charge when the consumer has to power factor less than some preset limit, typically between 80 to 90%. This is called as a lower than the optimum power factor. So that means each and every industry have to maintain their power factor above 0.9, above the value 0.9. If any company, the power factor goes below the value 0.9, they have to pay the power factor penalty, because they forget to maintain the level of power factor. Because if the power factor goes on increasing, the system losses goes on increasing. So it is very much necessary to maintain the power factor for any company. If they fail to maintain the power factor, then power factor penalty is imposed on that company. MD penalty. MD penalty means maximum demand penalty. This is the maximum power value, usually an average of 15 minutes, reached during the billing period. Once the value is higher than the contracted power, the consumer will pay a penalty on the electricity bill. Each and every consumer is provided with a fixed amount of maximum demand. They can bear the maximum demand till 15 minutes. If the maximum demand goes more than the 15 minutes, then that consumer will have to pay the maximum demand penalty. So this was all about the components of a tariff. If you have any doubt, you can call me or you can message me. Thank you.